Not enough people are talking about this, because if you feel like you have been applying to a gazillion jobs and you're not hearing back and all you keep being told is to improve your resume and improve your LinkedIn, I need you to know that it's not you. This isn't you, this is the market. As of February 2026 in the US, overall employment, meaning the number of people working, went down, as well as the actual number of jobs being created. Although unemployment is slightly lower and there's been slightly less layoffs, this to me is not changing anything for us. They're not firing, but they're also not hiring. So everything is stuck and hyper competitive. Stop beating yourself up. This is not you. This is the whack ass fucking state of America.
Just got a last minute call added to my calendar with HR, my boss. So come with me to get laid off. It was a layoff. Well, I'm open to work now. Follow along on my unemployment journey.
I got laid off this week. Let's talk about it. Never thought I would be saying these words, but here we are. I believe that something amazing is coming. Just have to stay focused and ask for help. I'm not embarrassed by this. Shit happens. So if you have anyone could connect me with, please do. Redirection sometimes is the biggest blessing and honestly could change my life. Literally the biggest opportunity of my life just came into my inbox. You'll know when you see it. And my mom said it best. I needed to make space for new opportunities. That's exactly what happened this week. And that's it. Peace.
Guys, I'm literally shaking right now. Holy, I'm literally shaking. Come with me to get laid off from my job. Yesterday, I got like a random calendar invite on my calendar, and it had like no contacts, no title. So it just felt very out of the blue. And so I started just like looking at calendars from the rest of my teammates, and I don't see like anyone else with this call on their calendar besides like one other teammate. And so immediately I like know something's up. I also have only been at this job for like a couple of months now, so if the company like is laying people off, it's definitely going to be me. I'll keep you guys posted once I get on the call and like hear it officially, but yeah.
Have an update through our budgeting process this year. We've had to make some difficult decisions for the company, and as a result of that, your role's been impacted. And as a result of that, we made a difficult decision to eliminate your role, and your last effective day will be, last working day will be today.
I know this is not a fun part of your job. I obviously was like kind of expecting it just because, I feel like we all kind of know how these things go with the rogue, no context calendar invite. Really disappointing, and I feel like I was kind of like sold something that wasn't like delivered to me here. I'm someone who's been like a top performer pretty consistently at like every role at each company I've worked at. So I feel like I wasn't really given like a fair shot. Just not really feeling like I was enabled for success or like set up for success here. Like I just wish that I had been given like a more fair opportunity. I'm smiling, this is so bad. I don't even know what to say. I feel like a little bit excited because I feel like working in tech sales for a company I'm not necessarily passionate about has been something that I haven't felt truly connected to in a long time. And so I just feel like this is an opportunity for me to do what I truly want. And maybe I don't know exactly what that is right now, but I'm going to figure it out. And you guys knew me when.
I'm like on the verge of tears right now, so this is gonna be really hard to make. If you're a LinkedIn user, stop scrolling. I'm literally about to tell you something that's absolutely insane. So I started my new job last week and I hard launched it on LinkedIn like 2 days ago, and I was just doing the typical. I'm so thrilled to start my new job with this company. Fast forward to today, I get an email from my boss and the subject line says time sensitive, and he was like, hey Kylie, will you send me your contact info real quick? I need you to run an errand for me. This isn't abnormal at all because he does have us run errands sometimes, and he had just stepped out of the office like 30 minutes prior to sending this email. I sent him my personal number and he texted me. He was like, hey, it's first and last name. Let me know when you get this. I said, I got it. And he said, I need you to step out for a bit because I was in the office and help me with the task. I was like, okay, sure. What is it? And he was like, is there like a Walgreens or a Best Buy near you? I need you to grab me a gift card for a presentation that I have in a few. I was like, a Walgreens super close to me, and he was like, how far is it? I'm like, 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, that's nice. He's not trying to send me super, super far to get this errand done. He said, okay, let me know when you get there. I said, okay, I'm here. He said, send me the options for the Apple Store gift cards. I sent him, it was like, you know, 10, 25, 50, 100, all the way up to $500. And he was like, go ahead and purchase the $500 one and let me know when you purchased it. I was kind of taken back by that, honestly. But I had started the job, you know, a week prior, and I did have to do some online courses for my job, and he did have me buy them, but then I filed an expense report and he paid me back immediately. So I was like, okay, I mean, I guess this is what I gotta do. So I got it, and he was like, okay, stick around there, like, stay around the store while I confirm it. Basically, like, in my head, I was like, oh, he's trying to make sure the card's actually loaded, because it is expensive, obviously. Then he was gonna pay me. I was like, okay, do you want me to just snap a picture of it and send it to you? And he was like, yeah, that's perfect. Just, you know, peel back the edges and send me the code that's on it. I sent him a picture of the Apple card, and he was like, I'm confirming it now. And then proceeds to go, okay, confirmed. Can you grab me another $500 gift card and a $250 gift card? AKA I got scammed, and this wasn't my boss texting me to send him pictures of a fucking Apple Store gift card. And before you call me stupid for falling for this, I want to have some disclaimers. He does have us run errands. He has had me purchase something and reimburse me. We had never texted before, so I didn't know if this was his number or not. And the email tag, whenever he emailed me, was the same exact signature as the one that he uses, and we had emailed literally 5 minutes earlier, back and forth. Scammed out of $500, and I was texting my friends like crying about it. One of my best friends said that it happened to her coworker last week too, with a new job. I guess you're more hesitant to ask questions of your bosses whenever you're new, and so I think it's working on the new people. I'm trying to file a dispute with my bank account because that's a lot of money. But yeah, beware and don't fucking fall for this.
I don't know if this LinkedIn job interview is a scam, and I need your help, please. It's supposed to be in a couple hours, and I'm just having so many debates in my head right now. I don't know what to do. I applied through LinkedIn, allegedly a social media job. It seemed legit, everything that I was looking for, remote, working with a social media platform. And yeah, a day goes by, the manager reaches out through LinkedIn by message saying, hey, if you want to have an interview, read this job description again, make sure you're okay with everything. Sent me a link to a Candidly page and said, schedule your interview. But if you do not show up, you don't get another one. I had a dream last night that I clicked on the link and they literally stole all my money. I don't know what to do. Somebody help me. I don't know if I'm just being too cautious or not being cautious enough. I don't know.
Does anybody else feel like LinkedIn is like low key the most toxic of all the social media apps? Something about that app, man, just fucking every time I log in, it's just just doesn't feel real in any way. It reminds me of the scene from Office Space where the guy's like, hey, anybody ever say to you, looks like someone has a case of the Mondays? That the whole thing, all LinkedIn is people just doing case of the Mondays shit. Shit you wouldn't say, shit you shouldn't say to other people. Happy work anniversary, you've worked here for 3 years? What? Why are you... why are we celebrating that? What the fuck are we doing? And then the rest of it is just people, well, I have a better paying job. No, I have a better paying job. No, I am a senior manager. No, I'm the most important. Every time someone gets a new position, new job, you tell what is going on? That is... Fuck that place.
Bro, I just came back from Walmart, right? And the guy that was, ringing my stuff up, he was sounding, and he just looked so depressed too. And he asked me if I was in school. I was like, nah, I ain't in school. I didn't want to be in too much debt, right? After I said that, he was like, yeah, you're right. You good. You smart for not doing that, because I'm in 100,000 debt. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, life ain't too good.
Going to college and university is a total scam, and if I could stand up on the podium in a high school and yell it to my younger self, I would. And let me tell you why. From the moment we were put in school, we were always told and persuaded that college and university was the way to be successful. More specifically, university. And by the time you get to that age in high school where you're deciding what you want to do for the rest of your life, which we are so young, we don't know what we want to do. We don't know who we are, what our passions are. We have no freaking clue. We just know that that's the right thing to do. So we pick a path. We invest so much time, so much money, thousands and thousands of dollars into something that we're not even sure we want to do for the rest of our lives. And then we graduate and we're stuck with all of this debt and a job that I'm sure 50% of us realized it was the wrong choice and we want to try something else or go into a different career path. Not to mention that these jobs are usually a 9-to-5 where you have to invest so much time in order to get a paycheck into that job. So after the last year of focusing on building a side business, I've realized just how easy it is to be just as successful, if not more successful, in a 9-to-5 without going to college or university. And to look back and think if I started this business 5 years ago, I could be so much farther and make so much more money than my 9-to-5 and not have the debt, because you can get certified in something with just a certificate online for a fraction of the price of college and university. A fraction. And then to think of our grandparents' generation, they didn't have to go to college or university to be successful. This is such a new phenomenon, and being taught in schools and pushed on younger kids, vulnerable kids, to do when all it does is put you in debt and takes away any chance of being your own entrepreneur or following a passion of your choosing. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on it all. I mean, money is abundant, and if you provide a service and something that you're passionate about, then you can make it work and you can be extremely successful without going to college or university.
The price of literally everything has gone up so fucking much to the point where everything is literally unaffordable. I have a fucking master's degree. I still can't afford shit in this economy. Gas is through the roof at over $5 a gallon here. It costs $100 for me just to fill my fucking gas tank. Grocery prices are over fucking $500 for a family of 4 for the month. And that's not even buying the extras. That's getting half the generic shit and shopping at Costco in bulk. And don't even get me started on trying to budget and save, because all I do is use this app to track my subscriptions every month to make sure that I'm not overspending on anything that I don't need to be spending on. Honestly, it's fucking insane at this point, but what am I supposed to do to make a living and then also have any kind of social life at this point? You can't.
College was the stupidest thing ever. It was literally a scam. The fact that so many people go to school, you take all of these stupid classes that just waste your time and energy and capacity to never even do anything with them. How many people go into hundreds and thousands of debt? If you were like me, I went into tons of student loan debt with Sally Mae. Wasn't really like financially educated, didn't really know what I was doing, to go take stupid classes that I didn't even need to be taking in college. Like the history of Baroque art. No, not necessary. Not worth thousands of dollars. You could learn that on YouTube, or better yet, you could go experience that in real life. Every single day in entrepreneurship, I learn 10 times more than I ever learned from experience in college, because sitting in a lecture, you don't actually learn anything. You learn by implementing. And it's the same thing in entrepreneurship. A lot of people buy all these courses, buy all of these things, but you would learn so much more if you actually just put yourself out in the game every day.
It took me 2 years to find out that college is low-key a fucking scam. And I'm explaining to you in 60 fucking seconds. Here we go. Number one, they told me degree equals job security. Reality, degree equals expensive fucking paper that says you survived tuition, not fucking adulthood. Unless you're a doctor or a fucking lawyer, why even bother? Number two, student loans are just adulthood's version of a toxic fucking relationship you keep paying and it keeps stealing your future. Number three, half the majors in the course catalog feel like career ideas invented during a group project at 2 a.m. off of Hennessy. Underwater basket weaving? Cool.
Who's fucking hiring? Number 4, networking is a real ROI. You can learn skills online for free and still miss out because you didn't learn how to talk to the people who fucking matter. Number 5, internships equals free labor dressed up as experience. Congratulations, you answered emails for a year and still lived in a shoebox. Number 6, they teach theory, not taxes. I left knowing Plato's vibe, but not how to file a fucking 1099. Thank you. Number 7, most millionaires I know didn't major in fucking debt. They learned to build, sell, and fail fast. Skills not graded by fucking professors. Number 8, college can be all worth it if you use it strategically. Go for the program that actually fucking pays. Hustle the network and don't treat loans like a fucking lifestyle. There, saved you expensive out-of-state fucking tuition, regret 4 bad group projects, and 1 sad LinkedIn echo chamber. Cash App or PayPal me $5.